I'm assuming that I'm good to go. Yeah. Okay. Wait, are we here, chat? We might be here.
We're
Hello,
here.
everybody, and welcome back to the Full Eclipse podcast, season two edition. This is weird. We went from a tier that had like 12-ish teams last season to moving up to Masters tier. And now we've got what 21 teams. So it's quite odd. Got a new face on the podcast with us tonight. We got an old face. We got Coach Tool playing for Fallen Vortex, and then Conk who's joining me on Cosmic. How you guys doing today?
Doing pretty good.
Meh.
Yeah, what's with the meh?
Meh. What's up with the meh?
I don't know. I'm just meh. I'm excited because tomorrow's gonna be cool, but today is meh.
Oh yes, yes. Tomorrow will be great. Um, and I'm actually, what sucks about tomorrow is Tuesdays are my busiest day, so I'm not gonna be able to touch this game until like maybe by the time all the hype is done. Maybe like tomorrow night.
I'm gonna be
Um,
playing quick play all day.
yeah. Well, you suck. Hey, you want to trade lives for a day? Think we could do
Nope.
that? Okay, that's what I
Nope.
thought.
No.
Yeah.
No. No.
So for those of you who are new, Masters tier, we did this podcast last season, and we had a couple of main things we did throughout the weeks, like Tool and I disagreeing with each other, um, but also just like covering games and stuff. Today, we're just going to be discussing this massive Masters tier that we have with 21 teams and two groups. And I think the first thing that I want to talk about is well, we all know which group is better. I mean, let's not kid ourselves.
Ooh.
We're even before even before like off stream, we were talking about which games next week are going to be interesting to talk about, and we couldn't find a single one from Group One that would be interesting. Um, why do you guys think that like Group Group Two is arguably better than Group One? I mean, what's up with that?
Well, I mean, for me personally, I think Group Two has a couple teams that will do well early on, and then they also have teams that I think can get better as the season goes on. So I mean,
Yeah, right.
like Fallen Vortex, week one we struggled. We also probably played the best team maybe in the whole entire tier,
Right.
in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah.
Um, and we also didn't have a hit scan, so that was cool. I'm not gonna make any excuses though. They played better than us. Kudos to them. Like I talk shit about Cloud all the time, but like he played really good. So their team played
Yeah.
well. They're a good team. UIE will definitely be one of the top contenders this season. But even
Yeah.
even Jade Eagles has Ufer who like fucking came out of nowhere second half of last season and just started dominating.
He's our
So
absolute
Dude's a
gem,
demon.
bro.
yeah,
He's a
so like
demon.
they're gonna get better. I think Aura might get better. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Blackout is the team that I feel like will get better as the season goes on, and then
Yeah.
yeah, I mean Vortex will get better obviously. I think Shoes is sneaky. They could be good.
Hmm.
They won't practice a lot, but they got a lot of good rated players, solid
Yeah.
players here and there. So I mean they could be good. I don't know. It
Right.
that's how I feel about the tier or the group two at least.
I
I
just
should
think
say.
For
Group 2
sure.
is just stacked from every single roster. And Group 1, unfortunately, just got the spare teams, if you will.
Yeah. I mean, listen. I'm not counting anyone out because anyone can make some sort of late run. Aura Fury was kind of heavily doubted going into the season. They made quite the run. Wawa, upsetting Solar to make it to the grand finals. Last season and Diamond Tier. So I'm not going to count anyone out. What I will say is though, I think general consensus that everyone kind of came to is whoever won Week One's game between Cosmic and Dire Triggers was going to go undefeated in their group, pretty much.
Yeah.
um, and we'll talk about that in a second. But I think it's crazy that we had like almost a Masters revival. I don't know if this is the most teams that CGL has ever had in Masters, but it's definitely the most I've seen like ever since I've been a part of CGL. Do you guys credit this to the rank reset, the great rank reset of season 18, or did like the Diamond teams just actually get better?
I mean,
Like,
I do probably it's probably a combo of both, right? I mean, I'm sure some of the teams actually got better and their players have
yeah,
got better, and I don't think it's like every single player on all of these teams were necessarily masters, but they felt like, hey, we could move up together. This is a possibility. Let's try it, right? And see how
yeah,
it goes. I mean, I know for I can confidently say that I drop the gun, or sorry, Dire Triggers, not drop the gun. Sorry, Dire Triggers. They were definitely ready to move up, aka Death Blossom from last season, who won
Yeah,
as me as coach. Like I knew they were ready to move up.
yeah,
The players that I have on Fallen Vortex, they were easily ready to move up. Like I mean, those are the two that I can confidently talk about. But like, yeah, these
yeah,
teams were ready to move up. Plus rank whatever bullshit cheese. Like how that
yeah,
goes.
yeah. I mean, it was interesting. It's been interesting to watch. Just like I've been in this league for almost 2.5 years now, and like there are so many names that I think to myself, at some point they got to disappear, but they just keep coming back. Like Strider being one of them. I've known that guy for a millennia. um, and to finally be playing on a team with him is so weird. Like this community is just so tight knit. Um, but wait. What I will say is, yeah, probably a combination of the two, likely. Um, Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I've got some mean spaghetti right here to the left of me that I've been like low key looking at.
Yeah, go ahead, Colin. What do you
Yeah,
think?
no,
What do you
I
think?
can
Why do you
start
think
talking
that's
so Vert
okay?
can eat. Um,
Yeah.
so I don't know about much of the other teams. I don't know if anybody knows. I come from all the Eagle teams. I'm now the club
Right.
director for all of
He
them,
is the
so
eagle.
I can definitely tell y'all what has changed with us. We started pushing for a year-round team, and that year-round
Mm,
team finally is able to go again. And we're like, okay, you know what? Maybe we dip our toes into Masters, but whenever we had our round of tryouts, we're like, holy cow, we have so many good players trying out. We have so
yeah.
many new faces and all that. We were
Right.
sort of forced to create those higher tier teams. Like Jade,
Mm,
Jade has Ufer. He's not with the Diamond Eagles anymore, but he's also surrounded by a bunch of new faces and actually some older ones like Char. Char was on Emerald, but whenever we saw him try out, he has a mean Vendetta and Genji on him, absolutely crazy how much he's improved. And then we also have a bunch of like returning players for like their
right.
support lineup and all that. We surrounded that team with as good as we could get, and then we went to Diamond and we said, okay, um, what's left? We had a much larger roster originally, but we lost I think one of our tank players that had
Yeah.
converted over from playing Valorant. And had some really good synergy with his DPS players, but I believe that team foundation is still there, and that's why Jade and Diamond have come up. Emerald
Yeah.
didn't really reach there at all, but I definitely think that with Diamond being in the playoffs last season for CGL, it was definitely like of a more of an iron sharpens iron type of thing. Is that they kept going up against
Right.
these people that even though they're not Diamond or they're not Masters or whatever, they're still hanging around. They're doing their best to hang around as much as humanly possible. And
Yeah.
honestly, I'm all excited for it.
For sure. Yeah. Before we move on to our next topic, I do want to say I know that this started originally as a diamond tier stream. While we might, sorry, podcast. While we might not be able to consistently keep up with the 21 Masters teams and 11 diamond tier teams at the same time, I'm never gonna forget my roots and where I came from. I'm always gonna show down and love. But I will say I just looked at briefly like the scores for last week's games, and I'm gonna say it live. This is this is the season for Cuddle Puddle to win. I think it's either them or like what that EIG Assassins team. I think maybe drop the guns. Maybe. Um, I don't know. I think isn't drop the guns like a part of the whole Fallen organization or something?
No, Drop the Guns is a part of Overmind. Cuddle Puddle is a part of the Fallen Org though now. So
Man, what the heck Anyway.
uh, TLDR. I don't know, man.
there was
Yeah.
a there was a, there was a it was like Captain America Civil War. That's what
Yeah,
happened.
we call
Yeah,
it
yeah.
that. It's the easiest way to call it. I don't really
Yeah, yeah.
want to talk about it. I moved
No,
on.
no.
I,
No,
I've
no,
I've
no. Yeah,
I've
yeah.
I've had my piece said, and I've moved on. So it is what it
Right.
is.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I think this is their best chance to win it all.
Oh,
I'm
100%.
actually
I
I'm
agree.
actually gonna give Endoryu his praise. He played really well for their opening game. So,
Yeah,
um,
Jesus
but
is back, baby.
hopefully, and Pizza Bot played well too. Oh, and also
No,
Taco.
they look good. Tacos look good.
Taco,
I've seen them
yeah,
scrim. He's looked good. Like they play well together.
yeah.
They'll be okay. They'll be.
Taco comes from Blackout. I love that kid. He's goaded.
Onion's gonna do
Um,
really good too as well in Diamond
yeah,
Tier now that he's like the full time starter.
yeah. All right. Well, let's start talking about some of the key games from last week.
Let's
Uh,
trying to figure out
do we
which one it
want to
is.
talk about the Fallen game? Do we want to
Uh,
or
I mean we
not?
can for 2 seconds. Listen, they played great. We had our moments though. Like it's a 3-0, but there was definitely moments in two of the maps that were winnable.
Yeah,
Um, didn't really turn out the way we wanted to, but they were winnable. We just we didn't have hit scan. Like let's be honest, we had Sky playing hit scan
yeah,
half the time. So I mean,
right.
when you put
Yeah,
your
for
tank
real.
player on a hit scan, it can be rough sometimes. So
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Um, yeah, but I mean, they did their thing. I mean, we already knew coming out of the gate that that unwoke Yoi enthusiasts or whatever were going to be one of the top teams. So
yeah,
um,
I got all the matches pulled up by
I
the way.
I think Fallen will get better with more players and stuff and more time. I'll say
I'm
this.
coaching them. They'll be better.
Yeah, I was about to
They'll be
say. I
better.
was about to say. I'll give Tool his credit. Any team that Tool's on is going to be competitive. So um,
They'll be better. Don't worry. They'll be better. I can guarantee that. So,
yeah. So the Starburst and Starbust and Poly sorry, I read that name wrong. Starbust and Poly Green game. I don't know if any of y'all had a chance to check it out. Um, I looked at the score.
I
I mean,
wasn't
it's a
able to.
Mat 5 series, so obviously it was pretty
cool.
close. Isn't this a Group 1 game? Am
I
I
believe it
tripping?
was because I don't think
It
Orifere
is a
or I
This
group
don't
is
think.
one
what I
game.
mean.
Wait, was it a group one?
This is what I mean.
No,
No,
yeah, it
I
was a
think it
group
was
one. It
Group
was
1.
a group one. It was a group one.
Yeah.
It is a group
So this
one
is what I'm
game.
saying, bro. Listen, Group 1 games, like, you're going to see 3-2 and you're going to think, oh my gosh, this group's super competitive. I'm not trying to hate on nobody here, okay? But it might sometimes it's going to be hard to tell. I think by week 3 we'll have a good idea, but for now I'm just going to be everything like a pinch of salt. You know what I mean? Like we look at Oasis, you know, Poly Green 1-2-0 and then Nubani 3-1 for the other team and then 3-1 for like no map was ever really close. It was either just dominant depending on their strategies, which I mean, all credit to them. You know, you were better prepared, right? So, um, but I don't know. I view this group as kind of like until proven otherwise. This is kind of the battle of the
Honestly,
night.
till mid-season at this point, like it feels like, right? Like
Yeah,
you can maybe see it at mid-season, but that's about it.
yeah. For UTD and 0 to Z2O, that's not hard to say at all. Um, I know nothing about either of
Pull
those
up the
two teams.
scores.
UTD
Oh,
sounds like a college team, right?
UTD is
Yeah,
a
I think
college
so.
school. I gotta talk with their one of the people that are trying to spearhead their
Wait,
whole
holy
thing
cow!
preseason on how to set that all up.
Wait, holy cow! Bro, wait, look at these scores.
Yeah, these
Two
scores are
one,
crazy.
4-3, 5-3.
Holy.
Okay, okay, okay. So that was kind of competitive. But if this is a Group 1 game, then still,
I
my
might I might
opinion
have
is
to
gonna
go
change.
rewatch this honestly.
uh, yeah,
UTD could
but
become top four in that group, so that's all you need to
yeah,
do.
probably. Yeah, that's yeah. You just
I'll
got
be
to win
very
those
interested to
games.
see
So,
that. Yeah.
um, the Cosmic and
Oh.
Dire Triggers game. So, um, Dire Triggers was well prepared. They played well. They did their thing. Um, we obviously Conk and I know some of the stuff that happened to the Cosmic team that I'm not gonna address live on stream. um, but
Shit hit the
the
fan.
roster
It
that
blew up.
played, yeah, the roster that played on Saturday was literally a week years old. A week years
Weak
old
years
was
old.
literally a week old.
Yeah.
A week old. Literally, we had our first scrim the Saturday before the game, and then we scrimmed on Wednesday and had no scrim before that. um, we were just vibing. I mean,
There
we
for
went
the
out there and
vibes.
gave it our best.
I will say, Pickle looks great.
Oh yes, Pickle, man,
Pickle played
heartbeat of this
really
team for
really
real.
well.
Pickle's great.
Pickle played
I think
amazing. He was the only reason why
the
that game
last
was close.
fight,
Hey man,
yeah,
Vert
to
was
be
doing
honest, I
numbers
mean,
on
you know, Strider
Oasis.
had his
Listen, I like you too,
I
but like Pickle was, Bert
I
was
was feeding.
throwing. He'll be the first one to say it
Oh,
too.
I was throwing.
Bert was fucking feeding
I
his
was throwing.
fucking
dang.
brain out.
I was. I
Try to
I
give you
have
props
not been
for
in a
it.
league game in a long time. No,
Bert was
I've not
dead
been in a
ass
league game in a
feeding
long
his
time.
fucking brain cells out. I saw him
I
die
was
first so many times for no reason. I was like, oh my god, okay.
correct.
Hey man, in the
Yeah, and
in the
then
voice chats, I heard him
I
screaming
had
after
like
every single kill to chase down.
yeah. So like I mean, listen. Like I said, I haven't played a league game in a long time, so the pacing just caught me off guard. But
Washed.
um, like I said, Dire Triggers did their thing. What I will say, Naughtyus on the Vendetta,
Ooh.
that was great. He
Oh,
did a
that
good
was
job.
good.
We didn't have an answer for that.
I think
I
if
think
teams don't learn Vendetta,
Mirage.
they're in trouble. Is my only thing I can touch on
Yeah,
that one.
I
I think
got some.
Mirage did his.
What's up?
Go ahead.
I got some very big
I was
opinions
gonna
on
say,
players learning Vendetta, just due to the fact that we're right on a
yeah.
new season.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll talk about that later. I'm not gonna say that the result of this game would change if we had been a team for longer, but the result of this game could have changed if we were a team for longer than we. We just, yeah.
I mean,
I
I
mean,
could
we
see so
really,
like from like an outside like I have like a pretty solid perspective of this game because I've been around both of these teams like on the inside
right.
even to a degree. So like
Yeah.
I I'm well aware of the current state of how Dire Triggers looks, and they look extremely beatable right now. Is all I'll say. I'm not. There's a lot of things they did I would not have them had done. That game would have been a
Yeah.
3-0 if I was still there, and it would have been a shit stomp.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
The last game that I do, unless y'all have anything else you want to add, I mean, it was a good game. Dire Triggers did their thing. They're gonna be a good team. They're gonna be a competitive team. Um, I think Mirage proved a lot of people wrong. Like he played really well even off of the dive. Like even off, he played really well even outside of the brawl tanks. So, um, Pickle, Pickle, Pickle was not far behind though. If we're being honest.
I thought Pickle
Um,
played better. I'm gonna be
yeah,
dead honest. Pickle played better.
yeah.
Pickle played fantastic.
What frustrated, I think something was crazy was when we got onto King's Row, we had to tell Pickle that he needed to swap to like the sake we're like, listen, bro, they're not shooting at anyone else but you. Their entire game plan is to blow you up, family. And then as soon as we swapped, we saw a little bit more success. But they did their thing. I'm not taking anything away. I'm not making excuses. They did their thing. I would love a rematch against this team in the playoffs. I think it'd be a lot more interesting. Um, especially if I'm not on. Actually, no excuses. Especially if I don't feed. Especially if I don't feed.
No,
Because I was
100% if you don't fucking feed. I agree. I agree.
um, I think we should have put Conk in on King's Row, but Conk was hyping me up
I
last
fucking
game.
agree. I agree. I thought you should have been out after map 1. I'm dead serious. I was like,
Take
holy
my
fuck, get this
out,
guy out the
bro.
lobby.
Take my. So, all right. The last game I want to go over is the Aura Fury and Blackout game. This was a fun one to watch. It was obviously in map 5. It was in group 2, which we think is the more competitive group.
Agreed.
But Blackout almost got reverse swept. They almost got reverse swept, which was really funny to watch. But sorry, LOL. I was swallowing. I think Cupid and Shoreline did their thing. Aura Fury, I think will be even better as the season goes on. I think that their tank play and I think they lack a main support still, right? Or am I tripping?
For
I think they don't have a main support yet.
for Archery?
Yeah, I don't think they have a main support still.
Uh,
I could be wrong. I don't
uh,
think I remember seeing them play Lucio. I could be wrong.
I didn't get to see that game, so
But I
I
mean,
wouldn't be able to tell much other than what's on
yeah, this is
the CGO website.
I could be wrong. Someone fact check me in chat because I could be wrong.
Theory said they had one.
Yeah, it was him. He used to be their main support player. Um, What team has that guy not been on? Wait, what? Huh? Who said that? Kidding, not me.
Hey, no, Theory's got his new home now. It's okay. We
Crazy.
no more Theory shit talk. I like
I
Theory.
give it.
I think Theory will
I
be
give it.
really
I
good.
give it. I give it 6 weeks. That's a joke. That's a joke. Love Theory.
Theory
Everyone's
said,
got it. Everyone's got to hate on Theory.
yeah. Theory said they got Gatto and P-Bach. None of them play Lucio.
Yeah.
Sounds
So
fun to
okay.
abuse that
So
next week.
yeah, that's gonna be. Yeah, that's just gonna be their downfall. The maps that they won, if you look at the score, are maps that like Lucio isn't as prominent on. So like they've got that stuff down. But I mean, it's just not even close. I mean, literally, Cupid was just doing whatever he wanted. Esperanza, map 5, I was watching that stream, bro. He was just doing whatever he pleased. It was redonkulous. um, but it was still a very, very good and competitive game. And I think the map 5 series on Group 2 are going to be a lot more telling than the map 5 series in Group 1. So, okay.
I agree.
I don't want to do too many crazy preds because I think there's like 11 games that happen per week.
We want to move on
But
to
Yeah, I
are
think
there
we
any
just do
Group
weeks
like
One.
games.
we could just no, that's disrespectful. That's
Ah.
disrespectful.
I was gonna say we could
Are there
go
any?
over all the Group One games and then go over all the Group Two games.
Yeah.
Y'all want to do that?
We could.
Well, actually, I think. I mean,
Or do you want to start
we
with Group Two
could.
first?
But low key,
I think we
if
just
we did
pick
that,
important games.
yeah, like the ones that Pickle prepared for us. Let's talk about those. Um,
I think those were
I
just
think.
last week's, weren't they not? Or did
Yeah.
he
Oh, were
prepare?
those
I
were
think
those last week's?
Yeah, I think he just prepared last week. I don't think he
Yeah, he
prepared.
Oh,
said just
GG's.
go over
He
key
hates us.
games. We went over that, and then we got to look
Yeah,
ahead
yeah,
to week
Okay,
two.
yeah. So key games
So
for me, I think is the Eagles matchup and Aura versus Vortex, and then to pick a Group 1 game.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I got them all pulled up. Let's see it.
Let's just
yeah,
pick one. Let's see. Let's do
Ooh,
Fireside
Starbust.
Fireflies versus EMP.
Starbust versus that buy team is gonna go crazy.
oh, that might be good.
I just don't know
I'd
who's
be curious to see how Dire Triggers do versus UTD.
Yeah.
Maybe that could be a good game.
I guess, yeah. I mean,
Um,
UTD didn't win. Yeah, I guess. You know what? Sure, we'll go with that one. Just because,
that
like,
could be a good game.
UTD, it's good to prove how good UTD could be. That's a good reason to
Right.
look at it.
I agree.
Yeah. Hopefully, the Cosmic versus Strike Academy game isn't close. Knock on wood.
Ooh.
um, if it is close, fire everybody. Blow up the whole operation. It's over.
Yeah.
Um,
Team implosion
but
part 3.
but yeah, it could be a good game. I think the games that you mentioned, Aura Fury versus the Fallen, that'll be a good game. Um, who do we think's gonna win? I mean, obviously, I'm sure you're gonna go with the Fallen. I think I'm
I
actually gonna
mean,
go with the Fallen
But I
here.
gotta switch over to Group 2.
I just think we're gonna do really well now that we're gonna be like more set up and actually have like hit scans available. I think we're gonna play really good. I
You know
think
what game?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I interrupted.
No.
You
No,
finish.
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, I think Fallen will probably win like maybe 3-1,
Like,
maybe 3-2.
like Sky said,
Um,
he could play take all series now.
LOL. I think a game that could kind of maybe be close is Shoes versus UYE, maybe?
I didn't
I
even
don't
notice
know.
that. Yeah, I didn't even notice that looking at that. That could be good. Like, that will show
That
how good
could be a
Shoes
good
is.
game.
Headrammer, I know you're watching. You better step up, buddy.
I better see more Malga. I loved
Uh,
seeing that against Diamond, bro.
yeah, that could be a good game. Could be. Blackout versus 2 Pro. I think Blackout should win 3-0 here. Um, Acceleration versus Depot JV. That should also be another 3-0 for Acceleration, maybe. Uh, and then the Jade Eagles games. Who do y'all got? I think Jade Eagles is going to win 3-0. I think they're going to stomp Diamond, to be honest.
I think so too.
With
I mean, Oofer is Oofer.
with what I've seen from
Unless
both
you have a hit
teams,
scan that can challenge Ufer, it's just
we might have one. we got a
You
Valorant
think so?
convert hit scan player. His name is he goes by Balin. Um, I've only seen
Okay,
some pretty
okay,
good
okay.
shots come from him. So maybe.
Well, maybe because if you don't have a DPS that can outduel Uther, you're not winning.
Yeah, I
Period. To be
agree. And then
honest, that's
also,
just
I think it's going to come down to how well the players know each other. Because I know Ufer's going for those target bans on whoever comes in for Diamond. He knows all about them. Um, However, I think for Diamond, it's all going to be up to how Ufgang01 plays, their tank player. If he can lock in and he can
yeah,
force them to do that brawl, I feel like Jade's going to be up against the wall just a little bit. Um,
yeah.
I'm gonna go 3-2 in Jade's favor, personally.
Okay, okay, okay. That could be a good game.
I'll go 3-1. I'll go 3-1 Jade. I don't know.
All
I
right.
have no feeling
Um,
other than Uber.
yeah, I'm going 3-0 Ufer. Uh, Ufer by whatever he
Three.
decides. That's just how I feel. Um,
By
Ufer
and
decides
John,
the
and
whole
John,
bracket.
yeah, if he wants to get a 3-0 while playing with his feet, then our Lord and Savior Ufer can have what he wants. Um, after what
Hey,
he did to us in a scrim, bro, I don't care, bro. He
as
can do whatever he wants.
as long as they don't let him suggest the bans, I think they're good. I still think the craziest thing is whenever he was on Diamond last season, it was actually during their tryouts, he suggested to ban Sig on a Circuit Royale game, and then
What?
asked to play Poke, and that has just lived in my head rent free.
You can still play poke without Sig on that map.
The tank that they had could not. It was not in his hero pool. Sig was the only one, and they knew that.
Oh well,
So
GG's.
Yeah.
so yeah, so just let the guy just hit shots. Don't let him decide bans. Thoughts? Listen,
I
after what he did to us, like I'm sorry, I've got nightmares, bro. I've played against some hit scan demons, bro, and he's just I'm sorry, bro.
No, that's
Until
valid.
I
That's
see
valid.
someone else better than Ufer, he can do whatever he wants to me. I mean, to the league, to the
Whoa,
league. He can do
whoa.
whatever he wants.
whoa whoa
Pause.
whoa whoa.
Sorry. My fault, my fault. All right. Anyway, now we're going to talk about something new for the podcast, which is really fun. We worked really hard on this. We are going to be talking about our brand new Eclipse Gaming Players of the Week.
Ooh.
Um, Very excited for this. So basically, the way to work is each week we're going to pick one hero, one player for each role, tank, DPS, and support, across both groups. So sorry, Group One, if you don't get as much representation. Um, for who we think was the standout player for their team that week, and we've got ours up right now, ready to bring on over. This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. Come on.
It really shouldn't.
Anyone have any particular disagreements or grievances?
I don't.
I see
People,
theory in
No
the chat.
people
no
want theory.
disagreements.
Um,
I think
obvious.
I think the one in the chat that's getting suggested might happen next week. That will,
Ooh,
but
maybe.
Yeah,
we didn't deserve any this week, so I couldn't push for any of my team this week.
yeah. I mean, Cloud. I've been a teammate with him. Everyone knows that Cloud's a demon. Everyone knows Cloud's a beast.
Mm-hmm.
I think the team around him is really good, so I'm sure that helps. But I'm sure we'll probably see a lot of him, this season. Um, I'm not trying to glaze Cupid or whatever. I think Blackout's one of the teams that are going to get better as the season goes on. But as it stands right now, if Cupid has a bad game, Blackout's losing. If Cupid has a good game, Blackout's winning. And Shoreline. Shoreline did really well too. As Cupid so famously said, he and Shoreline move like Albert and Einstein. So
Ooh,
um,
oh, that's actually pretty good. Hell yeah, I've never heard that.
uh, they did their thing. And then I mean, Conk was the one who was advocating for Murdcat for Jade Eagles. So
I I can't say
yeah.
I was fully unbiased with this, but Mercat has surprised me since we've tried him out.
Yeah.
As probably one of the better main support players, if not the best. Obviously, if I
Hmm.
was playing the chain, I'm kidding. Mercat showed a lot of promise on Lucio in our tryouts. I don't think we got to see
Hmm.
much of it because I think he played Wuyong and Bap for most of
Okay.
their
Okay.
games. Um, but he still did a whole lot to make sure Jade could carry through. And I mean, I just didn't see much else from any other support players for the games that I watched. So
Certainly not you and I. So,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah, I would agree with that. I didn't see. I was also a part of a game. I didn't see any much
I
better. I mean, the only other supports I could argue for would have been from UYE, but I already said Cloud, so I didn't
we
yeah.
already
want
picked one. Yeah.
I
We
gotta get
can't
my
have
Ajaxes
repeating.
in for the season, so
Yeah. LOL. Did you Ajax during the game?
no, I didn't.
Oh,
That's why
then
I
don't
gotta get
speak it
on it.
into existence.
No, that's why I gotta
No,
get
no,
on it, dude. The past
no,
two
no, no.
seasons, my first game of the season, I've always Ajaxed in, except for this previous one.
Okay, so if Cosmic loses their game next week, you
No,
know why. This
no,
guy's
no.
openly talking about Ajaxing. It's just um did I Ajax? I feel like I Ajaxed.
I don't know if you Ajax, but you fed about
Damn.
20 times.
Listen, we understand. We understand. Okay, I'll be back and I'll be better, right?
I think Dire Triggers was hungry and you were feeding them the whole time, but that's about it. Like,
Yeah. It was definitely something. So, well, those are the players for the week. They played really well. Let's talk about something that I think everyone's excited about. This wasn't scheduled, but we're going to talk about it. Let's talk about the atomic bomb that is dropping tomorrow in patch. This was specifically Tool's request, so we have time. I'm gonna give you the floor, Mr. Tool.
oh, yeah. I mean, 5 new heroes at once is
Is
cool
nuts.
as fuck. I love it. I am hearing early rumors that they might not be the most strongest heroes still, sadly, apparently, from script.
Okay.
So that sucks. I hope they're
Who's
better.
telling you? Who's feeding you that information? Who does bro know?
Oh, it's called Twitter, buddy. It's called Twitter.
Oh, okay. It's Twitter. Okay.
People are
I
talking
thought.
about like the scrims that the pros were having. But yeah.
Okay.
Um I think there is some unique comps you can do with some of the heroes though that might not be meta, but that could get value in weird situations. So
Yeah.
I think I think it's gonna be fun. I'm super excited
Yeah.
as a coach to like get my hands on 5 new fucking characters. So
It's insane. Some of the ults are crazy.
Have
Um.
you guys seen the Mizuki ult? That
yeah,
one's
it's just
crazy
a
to me. That's
fucking
just a
circle of heals that blocks fucking projectiles.
all damage. Yeah, it's like, dude, what the hell? I mean, if the damage could go through, maybe that'd be good. I feel like that's gonna get like cracked right on release. Like they're gonna
I don't
get rid
think
of
so.
that.
I don't think it's gonna get that much. I don't think it's as bad as you think it is. You
Yeah.
can play inside of it. It's,
I
it's not too
I
bad.
also do think Mizuki is the final nail in the coffin for Brig, because I feel like he's just a better Brig.
I can
He
see
could
that because
be.
He's
he has like
just
a
a better
stun.
Brig. Better ult,
He's a
a
stun
stun,
basically.
damage to heal, bouncing projectiles. He also has a rewind
Yeah.
like Tracer. I think it's the final
That's
nail in the
crazy.
coffin for Brig players.
I think
Yeah, that's
Jetpack
crazy.
Cat's the final nail in the coffin for all support players. Only Jetpack
Yeah.
Specifically
Cat the
Mercy
rest of the
players.
season.
Jetpack Cat is one of the
No.
heroes that
So you
that
know what?
might.
I'm not gonna talk about what I think is gonna be better. Actually, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet.
But Jetpack Cat is one of those heroes that's just gonna make heroes that aren't good a lot better.
I
Um,
think there's gonna be some interesting heroes that are meta next.
I
yeah,
think
I
so too.
agree. I agree.
I think
I
I
don't think
already,
a lot of people are gonna test what the heroes that are gonna be meta, but I think they're gonna be good.
yeah. So what's crazy is that we get all of this stuff on CGL a week before playoffs happen.
or
You
mid
mean mid
seasons.
season?
Yeah, mid season playoffs.
Sorry, mid-season playoffs,
Okay.
which is nuts.
I was
So
like, are we
that
I
jumping
jumps.
mean, we
ahead
get to
by
play
8
week 3
weeks?
and week 4 with it, so it's fine.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, it's just gonna be crazy to see, like, in real time. I mean, Marvel Rivals is the best thing that ever happened to Overwatch, bro. We
Oh,
got
I
perks
100%.
have
last
to agree.
season.
Yeah.
Like, and I know people are like, "Oh my gosh, they're like stealing the kits." No, shut up, bro. You just hate Overwatch. Stop. Just say that you hate
Hey,
Overwatch
Listen,
because
Onron is just a
because
better Phoenix. Like,
hottest.
sorry.
because some of these kits that I'm seeing, their base numbers might not be great, but
Oh,
their kits,
Onron is fun as fuck, though.
On is
Holy
yeah,
really
shit.
really fun. Honestly,
it's insane.
I think the hottest take is that Overwatch needs competition and Rivals is the same
Yes,
because you can say they copy kits all you want, but whenever like Paladins and TF2 were still around with Overwatch, we saw the exact same thing, and Overwatch outlived
right.
all of them. This is
Right.
needed, and Marvel Rivals is just a sacrifice.
And what I will say is people are going to complain anyway. I think people need to get over like listen, when I'm so sick of the balance talk. Okay, I'm so sick of people talking about balance the game. We need to balance the game. How are we going to balance the game with a new hero every season? The game is more fun when nobody is balanced. Okay, because when you try to balance particular heroes, you make other heroes just terrible. There's a reason why Reinhardt is borderline unplayable because they try really hard to balance the game. Everything just needs to be broken. And that sounds like it's crazy, but when it's a hero shooter game. This is not Call of Duty. In Call of Duty, you just turn the numbers down for guns, right? That's just all you do. You just turn down the damage numbers. This is a hero shooter. We're talking about skill ceilings. This is not a game that is meant to be balanced. It can't be balanced. When it's balanced, actually, there's been a few times it's been balanced and it's been pretty fun. But like I just don't feel I feel like it can be balanced. I don't know. Am I crazy with that?
It does
Chat
not.
seems to disagree with
Chad
me.
is
But
hard disagreeing with you.
Chat, but listen, I'm so sick of players complaining and talking about we need to balance the game. That is not possible when you have what we're like approaching what number is this with the five new ones? We're gonna have like what
I don't even
40,
know.
45?
I think we're
Like
more than that. I
what
thought
are you
we've been
talking?
over 45.
What are you talking about, Bert? I'm gonna stop you. Before you like
What are we
spiraling the
talking
board.
about balancing the game? Like what do you mean?
Vert, relax. We need to balance the game a little bit.
What do you mean? What would a
Currently,
balanced version of this game look like, bro? Is the game
currently as
balanced
of
right
right
now?
now, I mean, currently as of right now, there's 50 playable heroes, so that brings us to 55.
Like,
How the hell are you gonna keep like? How are you gonna keep track of all the
Listen, I
balance
don't
stuff for
think you
that?
need to worry about his balance as much because we have hero bands that get rid of super annoying
True.
I
characters.
agree. I
True.
But you
agree.
still, but you do need to balance characters to a degree. Like for
Yeah,
example, Vendetta. She
Truthfully,
is
sure.
busted as fuck, and if you're not good at her, you're throwing. But in ranked, she's just banned 24/7.
Right.
So for me, I'm really good at Vendetta. That's my one DPS. I'll say it on the podcast. For if I ever play a
Yeah.
game of DPS again in the CGL, it's gonna be on Vendetta.
Yeah,
Forewarned.
for sure.
I'm
Yeah.
great at the character, but like when I go play ranked, if she's banned, I'm like, oh cool, GG's, I lose.
I lose. Listen, I just was. Is this the first bad take of the pod, guys? Is this what it is? Because
It
I
might be
just
the
feel like
first bad take of the
unfortunately,
season.
yeah.
It
I
might
just
be the
feel
first
like I
I
just feel like trying to balance. Like I know that people get scared about having another ghost like meta, but that's not gonna happen again. That's not
I
gonna happen again.
I think it's a bad take. I think if you were to add like, they don't need to worry about too much about the balance, but they also need to. Wait, I just lost my train of thought. Crap.
I mean, obviously the numbers don't need to be like buzzing. The
Yeah.
base
I
numbers
oh
can be
oh
tuned
I
down
I got it. I got it.
accordingly.
Um, I just don't want to see mirror matchups everywhere I go. I
Right.
need you
Yeah,
need
I agree.
diversity in the meta and not just one set of
Right.
heroes because the balance says so. You need to have it equaled out so you have more variety. The
Well,
Yeah.
higher
so
you
And
go, the same it gets.
mm,
I think something might actually happen here where so we know how like professional Overwatch went last season basically, right? Where they were like where EU developed their own kind of like niche, right?
Yep.
I
yeah.
think with so many new kind of hero kits coming in and teams like example the EU becoming more what's open to like trying out new things to see if it actually works versus what Korea's doing 24/7 and saying that's the meta. I think that plus the new 5 new heroes plus new kits plus synergies that
The new
exist,
passives too.
I think the new perks, new passives, I think that's going to open the tables for more diversity in the meta.
I hope so,
Yeah.
Like
but
I
unfortunately, I see Lucio just ruling it all with his new extra ult charge passive.
but like I agree, right? I get that, but I think there's gonna be room for more diversity. Like I don't know, like
Yeah.
I'll just say it. Malga and Onron have great synergy, and I won't say what I think
Ooh.
the whole comp could be because I've had talks with players for my teams,
I
but
I
I think
also thought about this.
so there's definitely like a world where you can have those two in a team comp with other people, and like it's like even that alone can be twisted in a way that makes more sense. And then like those synergies, and then it's like with Jetpack Cat, you could fucking lift up characters that shouldn't be in areas that they shouldn't be in
Yeah,
and get them to those areas, making them more
right.
viable and playable, right? So it's just like
Yeah,
there's just there's just ways that like they're giving you to play the game, which I think is great. I
yeah,
think and the new perks, I think, are going to change the meta more than anything because I think
right.
there's
I'm just,
a couple perks that scare me, but we'll see.
That wrecking ball
I,
perk
I'm
scares
just,
me. I don't know if you know about that
I'm
one.
just sick of, all the complaining. There's no new added heroes. People complain. They add 5 new heroes. They complain. Like we have been eating for the
No,
last
people are
month and a
dooming
half.
for no reason. I
You
think the
can
doomers
never
are
make
dooming
So,
for no
everyone
reason.
happy
I
at
think
all.
the only thing they could have added to make me even more happy personally was like, oh, 6v6 is the main game mode now.
I
That is
agree. Bring
the
it back,
one thing
please.
that would have made me happier. So,
yeah.
I de-
I
I
think it's
def
funny because freaking Brooke was talking about just go play Rivals, bro, and then um, listen, I can't say. Actually, I have a friend who is GM3 on Rivals, and I said, "You are a basement dweller, bro. What is wrong with you? Like,
and
why are you
anybody that
GM?"
disagrees with me in chat, by the way, I that's where I peaked at. That's where I'm still consistently the best at. My play style is just better fitted for 6v6. That's just
hey,
how
It
it
doesn't
is.
need to be the.
nothing wrong about that.
It doesn't need to be the only game mode, but bring it back. You know what I
Like
mean?
I just want
Bring it
it to
back
be
into
the
the
main one.
spotlight.
Like I want
Yeah.
that to be the main one, and 5v5 can be the aside mode. That's what I want. But that's just my personal
Um.
opinion. What were you saying, Conk, though, by the way, about the game mode 6v6?
Huh?
You were saying something before Vert cut you off, but I guess not.
I don't think I was saying something about the six. I was just gonna say I want there to be one CGL game where I get to see 2 jetpack cats carrying Malgas having a dogfight midair. That would be so
Uh,
Oh
entertaining.
my gosh.
Fallen
That.
Vortex would be one of those teams that might eventually do something like
All
that.
right, I
So
got my eyes
watch
on
out
them
for our
then.
game.
All right, I will.
This is
I
Listen,
gonna be
will.
awful.
if we're gonna be
This is gonna be
honest, my
awful.
teams are always the teams that are the most likely to do some crazy shit. Let's be honest.
Hey,
Death
I
Blossoms
can
had a
try to
lot of
convince
crazy
some of the
comps.
Eagles, but
Convince Cosmic, bro. We got
oh,
boring
bet.
poop crabs over here, bro.
Hey,
Like,
I'll learn how to play the cat.
ah.
I was gonna learn Mizuki, but I'll learn how to play the cat at that point.
Maybe listen in
Yeah.
midseason if we play each other. Maybe we'll just play fucking like Mercy Jetpack Cat Malga and just like have a Star Wars battle up top or something. Everybody go flying
Right.
hero.
I am fully down.
I've got breaking news live, chat. Asura versus Call Poly Green is a forfeit in favor of Asura. So there goes the only other interesting game. GG's, bro.
Dang.
Nah.
The first
Why are
four.
teams forfeiting in the big 2-6,
I
bro?
don't know,
Come on.
man.
Come on, bro. Get on my level now.
Hey, if any of those Eagle
All right, well,
teams ever forfeit, I'm gonna have to go yell at their managers. Cause what are they doing?
I'm excited to see the new patch tomorrow. I'm excited to see how the season keeps evolving. Um, I just sneezed live.
Bless
I'm
you.
about to sneeze again, I think.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
No? Okay.
also, before we leave, fuck
Where's my
you.
close?
I won last season. Fuck everybody.
Famous last words.
Oh my god.
People
That's
doubted
fire.
me. People doubted Death Blossoms, and we led the way.
Yeah. Also, when you said you guys needed a hit scan, did y'all mean Griffin? Is that y'all's hit scan now? I saw
That
y'all
might be
added
my hit skin now. I don't know. I don't know, man.
He's goaded, bro. Treat him well.
Listen, I told him he needs to talk to you and tell him he's unhappy. Tell you guys he's unhappy if he is, and leave first before I grabbed him. That
Well,
was
no,
my
no,
number
no,
one rule.
no, 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 no. People are making this to be a bigger thing than it is. I don't care. He wants more playtime, and
He tried.
I'm a very practical person. If we can't give you that playtime, go explore other options, bro.
Hey,
For real.
I can say both me and Pickle tried to get him in as much as we could, we had it almost down to a 50-50, but then that also felt like way too much. We tried.
We just, for better or for worse, and this is either going to be this is either going to be our like what steals us over the top, or this is going to bring us down. We just mesh better with Strider. That's just what it ultimately came
Hey,
down to.
G Nasty's my goat, bro. Regardless
No,
of where he's at, he's my
I love
goat.
Griffin, and I hope that we play because, like, I'm just going to troll him, to be honest. But
Listen, I
Man.
feel like my team might be the team of rejects, and I'm okay with that.
no,
My
no,
team
we're
is
not
gonna
really
be very good.
Griffin. We love Griffin. Like, it's
No,
just
it's okay. We're the team of rejects. It's okay. It's
okay.
okay.
If you want to talk about
He's
team
making
of
it something it's
reject,
not. He's making it something it's not. Look, listen, this is live, okay? I'm not starting any drama. I'm not starting drama this time, okay?
I can start drama. Don't ever fucking put Nax on me again. That shit is throwing.
Yeah, I thought they were trolling, and then they kept doing it, and I felt
Dude,
disrespected.
that's the shit that was pissing me off. Like, okay, I'm done. I'm done now. I said my piece.
Yeah,
I had to say one
I,
tool crash out. I had
I'm
to.
I'm mad that we didn't ban the May at one point. That's what really bothered me.
oh, it got so
Um,
heated we summoned Pickle.
why is Pickle here? Get Pickle out of here, bro. All right. Well, that's all that we have for y'all. He just tuned in. He's muted. What is he doing?
I know
My
where I know
God.
where he's at right now, so I mean I don't know if he's gonna
Oh my
unmute or
gosh.
not.
LOL. Anyway, so
Use your
that is
Twitch
the first.
primes. We need the money.
You heard the man. Those Twitch primes, we need them.
It looks like we're 2 sub goals away from something. I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
I'm
Anyway,
so sorry to everybody's eardrums. I get loud
yes,
sometimes. But people
we,
that
we
didn't know
warned
that
y'all.
already,
We
you
warned
didn't
y'all.
know that.
We warned y'all. We need to
This
get
is the
Headraimer back
real
in the
Coach
pod.
Tool.
We need to
This
get.
is
We
the
need to
real
get.
coach speed. I don't get too loud anymore because I struggle with anxiety really bad now, and I have medication
Oh,
for it
Hey,
now
we're,
and
we're here
stuff.
for
So
you,
like
man.
I can't really get too hyped, but I gotta let it out every now and then.
Nah, that's all good. That's
no.
all good. I saw a glimpse of that whenever Jade went up against y'all in the midseason, and we had Alex on the Hanzo.
That was forever ago, brother. But yeah, that was a while ago.
That was my first reaction. That was actually my first impression of Tool. That was the
It was
first I
same
ever
for
heard his
me.
voice. It was hilarious. Like I just
It
heard
was
it's a
amazing.
Hanzo. It's a Hanzo.
Dude, listen.
And then and then when y'all
That
won
made me
that
mad.
game, he was yelling so much. But anyway, okay. Anyway,
Moving on. Yeah.
I'm gonna go play Rivals because it's a better game. Just kidding. That's a joke.
Boo.
That's just a joke. But thank you all for being here. Thank you, Colin, for joining us. Thank you, Tool,
Yep.
for being around. But anyway, we will be back next week. We'll be discussing various things as they come up. We'll probably be talking more about next season because we'll have more of an idea of how it looks next week. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to a very competitive Masters season. Quotation mark. It should be competitive, right? Right?
Oh,
That
I think
should be.
so.
100%.
I think so.
100%.
Before we also close out, I'd like to say something. This is probably gonna be my last podcast. Unless like
No.
something major happens, I will not be returning. So no more tool
Salute.
crash outs. I
Darn.
just thought I
Looks
would
like
do this one more for Vert, just to kind of like help him kickstart the seasons.
We gotta find a new
Yeah,
Get
I
one
knew
of
that.
the
crash out.
get one of the main selling points of the podcast one more time. You know, the good old crash out.
Our
Listen,
viewership
we
will
could
tank.
we could all be honest. I was definitely like, it's just like, you know, there's main points of the podcast that are funny, and I think me crashing out was one of them. So,
Wait,
but
Theory might be cooking. He wants the Shoreline and Theory combo live?
Oh.
Yeah, no, we're not doing
Wait.
that. All right, thank y'all
Oh,
for
man.
joining today. Haven't we had Theory on for an episode? And wasn't he like Buns? Or am I misremembering?
I don't know. I don't
Wasn't it
remember how
wasn't it
that
due to like a
episode went.
promise or like a bet or something if they did if Aura Fury did
It
something you guys would
was
bring
Oh,
due
it's
Theory
to
on?
because
it was due.
it's because he kept paying me, so I had to let him on. Um, anyway,
We're leaking. We're
okay.
leaking. Leaks.
We're leaking. We're leaking. All right. Thank y'all. Thank you, Tool, for being a part of the pod. It's been a lot of fun, and I don't know how we're ever gonna fill your shoes because I don't think we can. But expect some new faces and some old familiar faces maybe next week. It'll be a lot of fun, and maybe if Theory hits up that Cash App, we'll make something happen. He knows what it is.
Oh.
All right. I'll see y'all later.